Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Hi, it's Emmy. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to be making pickle cupcakes because what better way to say I love you than with pickles and cupcakes? No, actually, I just had some pickles that were in my refrigerator and I just wanted to use them up, and it's cupcake season, so why not, right? So my recipe is adapted from a recipe I found on Delish. I shall put the original link down below in case you are interested. For some reason, pickles are associated with cravings during pregnancy, although when I was pregnant, I didn't crave pickles at all. I actually craved McDonald's, oddly enough, but I did not crave pickles at all. But I guess some people do. I did a little bit of research and apparently this is popular. Some people find this tastes delicious. So let's find out if pickles and cake go together. This is not the first time I've made crazy cake recipes. If you're interested in odd cakes that include odd ingredients, including ketchup and mustard and mayo, check out the playlist there and there. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to mix up my dry ingredients first. Add our flour, doink, baking powder, salt. Whisk that together. In another bowl, our butter. This is room temperature butter. I'm gonna add our sugar next. Now we're going to cream it with our blender. It's a surefire way to make a mess, right? Okay, let's try that again. All right. Oh my God. I'm lost for words. That has never happened to me before. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my God. Maybe I should have. Why? Ugh. Half of my sugar is now all over my counter. Fabulous. So we're gonna add 2 eggs, 1 egg at a time. Here we go. A little bit of moisture. Now we're gonna add our second egg. Mix again. Next, we're gonna add our sour cream and our pickle juice. Doink. Smells pickly. Now we're gonna add our flour mixture and our chopped pickles. Just stir this until it's just combined. Okay. Now I've got a tray with some cupcake liners. I've got 2 different sizes, a smaller size and a bigger size, just to kind of experiment with. I like these because they're freestanding. I don't need to put them in a muffin tray or anything. I've also got 2 ice cream dishers, scoops, to help me dole out my batter. So I'm filling these about halfway. So it looks like I'm going to get 4 big ones and 6 small ones. Now I'm going to pop these into a 350-degree oven for anywhere to 18 to 25 minutes, depending on the size of the cupcake. I'm just going to use a toothpick to check for doneness. When it comes out clean, we're done. Goodbye, cupcake. So while the cupcakes are baking, we're going to go ahead and make our cream cheese frosting. Pretty straightforward. Cream cheese, butter, powdered sugar, a little splash of bourbon. Then put an entire package of cream cheese, a stick of butter. Yeah, that's why frosting's so good. It's just fat and sugar. There we go. Blend. Ooh. When it's nice and soft like that, this little machine makes quick work of that. And powdered sugar. Add it a little at a time. Go slow here. All right, there we go. Scrape down the bowl a little bit. Get everything worked in there. You can add some bourbon or whiskey here. Oh yeah. Since Valentine's Day is just around the corner, let's just add a little bit of food coloring. I'm adding a little bit of paste food coloring here. This is pink.
I just want a toothpick. Just give me a toothpick.
For reals? Okay. So Like I said, we want to make this pink because, you know, it's pickles. Food coloring. Blend that in. Oh, it's pink. All right, so now that our frosting is made, we're going to put it into a piping bag. I've just got it inverted here on a glass, and this is a 1M tip. Fill this up. So, then we're just going to twist the end here, add a little clip. Right, piping bag is now filled, and now we just have to wait for our little cakes to finish baking. Here are my cupcakes, all nice and cool. I had them cooling a little bit in the refrigerator. My larger ones are still in there because they take a little bit more time to cool down. So what I'm going to attempt to do is pipe a little rose on here using my 1M tip. I've seen it done. I've never done it myself. It looks simple enough. And then I'm going to add a couple pickles as leaves. Let's do that one. It has a nice little dome on it. So what I think I'm going to do is place my pickles first and then pipe on top. So now I'm going to take a couple sliced pickles. These are homemade pickles made by my Aunt Susie. I'm going to pat some of this brine off so it doesn't water down my frosting. Cut a little slit in there and prop up the pickles in there. So I don't want them falling out. All right, I'm going to take my piping bag, working from the middle, up, and then swirl around. Kind of worked. This buttercream, I probably should have put a little less bourbon in it because it is a little soft, but that does look like a rose. Let's try one without the pickles first, and then I'll put the pickles on after and see what happens. So start at the top, then swirl around. Try this one, we'll put the pickles in afterwards. Yeah, now we can see them a little better. Yeah, that seems to work a little better, I think, actually. Let's try another one. Put two together. Oh, that looks cute. All right, there's a big one. Same technique. We're gonna start from the top, and then swirl around. That one did not turn out very good. That does not look like a rose. Let's try that again. I'm gonna try holding it in my hand this time. This way, and swirl it around. Yeah. So when you make your buttercream frosting, don't add so much bourbon. I mean, I know you want to, like I did, but don't add too much because it's not going to hold the nice edges of the rose as well because it's going to be too loose. Lovely ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you pickle cupcakes. Complete with roses and buttercream and pickle leaves. These turned out marvelously. I'm so happy how these turned out. I just happened to have these extra cupcake holders, and thematically I think it worked smashingly. So now let's find out what they taste like. All right, let's grab this one. Ding ding. All right, let's find out what this beast tastes like. I'm gonna rip this apart here. So these cupcake holders are great. There's no pan cleanup or anything. Now my leaves are kind of falling off, but that's okay. There it is. Seems very moist. Okay, so when we look inside, indeed we can see the bits of pickle in there. All right, I'm gonna try it without the pickle garnish first just to see what the cake tastes like. All right, itadakimasu. No, I don't like it. But it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah. It's actually more like dessert than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be completely savory. It's definitely a cupcake. It tastes like cake with a very strong flavor of pickle, of course, because we put pickle in here. But if you like pickle, you might actually like this. But because I don't like dill pickles, I don't care for this. It's kind of like relish, like sweet relish. You've got that pickly flavor with sweetness, but it's pretty nicely balanced, particularly with this bourbon frosting. In the beginning, I'm like, oh, that's just horrid. But then once that buttercream frosting kind of melts all over things, it does get better. I just crunched some pickle, which was strange because I'm not used to having a strong vegetal crunch with my dessert. But it's not so terrible. In terms of texture, the cake is actually very good. It's very moist, has a nice crumb to it, and it is not too sweet. So the addition of the buttercream actually works really well. It's not just overly heavy and sweet. Let's try a bit with the pickle garnish. All right, here we go. Yeah, that makes it taste really wrong to me because then the pickle flavor becomes just overpoweringly strong and it feels like I just kind of slipped a pickle in when I didn't really want a pickle slipped in. Boy, that was a terrible double entendre. All right, let's back that up a little bit. That makes it just too overpoweringly pickle. But again, if you like pickles, then you might actually like that because those bread and butter pickles are a little bit sweet and actually goes pretty well with the sweetness of the cake. I just don't care for the flavor of the dill and the pickles and the brine. But without the pickle garnish and just the buttercream frosting, it's okay. Not something I would ever choose to make or purchase or buy or taste again, but it's not as horrid as you might think initially. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Please share this video with your friends and follow me on social media so you know what videos are coming up next, and I shall see you in my next one. Toodaloo. Take care. Bye!
Beep, 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 beep.